We're here live at Oculus Connect 6 here with Rook Desert Bus Rook, aka Taylor. Rook, what's your favorite VR game?
My favorite VR game is probably Rec Room right now.
And tell me a fun fact about Rec Room.
Rec Room is the most underrated game of all time. You should play it. It's got awesome creator tools. It's got a great community. Just lots of fun. If you're like one of those creative types, you can really get in and make some cool stuff. So yeah, check out Rec Room.
From what I understand, Rec Room is available for free now on the Oculus Quest. Rook, one more thing. That was so good. We're live at Oculus Connect 6 with my man, Bro. Bro, what is your favorite VR game and why is it Pavlov?
So Pavlov has the most competitive community with a completely unpaid player base. There's no money in it for anybody, and it is a vicious competitive scene.
It is. And so what got you into Pavlov, but more importantly, VR as a whole?
So my dad got a Virtual Boy in 1995 and was very disappointed by it. He was profoundly disappointed. And I remember experiencing that when I was younger, and it was cool, it was all red, and nobody could see what you were doing. But he eventually thought, hey, this is the Vive's out, let's see what that's like, and he got one. I was telling him not to. I was saying, no, don't bring that evil into our house. But he did, and, well, I got sucked in.
We're live at Oculus Connect 6 with Jordan. Jordan, tell me, what's your favorite VR game?
My favorite VR game right now is probably Pavlov VR. Really, really fun first-person shooter game. 80%.
And what's your favorite gun in Pavlov?
My favorite gun in Pavlov would be the AK-47 probably, but I'm more notorious for actually using the knife. I'm very, very good with the throwing knife, so.
Professional knife thrower. Your favorite gun is not the Car 98K.
Car 98.
No. Okay.
If it only shoots one
VR.
How did I get into VR? Well, I had a lot of friends who were playing VR games, and I was just kind of playing PC watching them. So eventually I thought, wait, this looks really cool. Bought a Rift back in 2 years ago, and just loved it ever since.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? The Rift getting people into VR. We're here live at Oculus Connect 6 with no coverage. Tell me, why is your favorite game Pavlov?
The reason why Pavlov is my favorite game is because it really represents kind of like a Counter-Strike in general, a really popular first-person shooter game with a really competitive scene. I want to get into the Pavlov scene is because of how competitive it is, and it really puts up a challenge for me.
So, what is one thing you love about competing in Pavlov? Is it the money, the fame, the fortune, the women, or is it a love for VR?
Well, there's no money involved, but the fame is definitely something to come by every once so often where you join a lobby and then the other team is like, oh, it's that guy again. I can't wait to get my, butt kicked.
Okay, so how did you get into the business of butt kicking in Pavlov?
Not just mouse and keyboard. I wanted to go to the next generation of games and I want to experience that firsthand.
We're here live at Oculus Connect 6. Mr. X, what is your favorite VR game?
My favorite VR game would have to be Pavlov VR.
And so tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about myself. I don't know. I play VR games a lot. I like VR a lot. That's pretty much the only thing I do. So it's what I enjoy, and I enjoy the community a lot as well. Oh, I've liked VR a long time, but I was interested in it very vaguely when I was little. And then when I got to college, when I was trying to figure out what to do, I got into something called disruptive technologies at my university. So I was like through a film school, and then from there I got my hands on the DK1 a couple times, and I loved it, but it wasn't as impressive as I was hoping. And then 2 or 3 years ago, I got my hands on the Rift, and when I first saw my hands in VR for the first time, it blew my mind, and I was like, yeah, this is it. This is the only thing I'm gonna do pretty much from now on. But it's also the ability to engage in the Discord, the Reddit, the Wikipedia community, but also the ability to create your own content through the Steam Workshop. So if I felt like making a map, or if I felt like even making my own skins, in the future they might implement that. Right now you can make your own maps, you can make your own game modes, it's all customizable. The community has come together and made Battle Royale maps, they've made prop hunt maps, they've made all kinds of funky, weird, strange maps and combos. And what that allows is you don't just go and play a game, you can express yourself, and with your friends, with people that you know. So for example, today I'm meeting friends that I've had for a year for the first time. So I think that's one of the best things about it. So members of the community at large, not just Pavlov, but VRML, VRespawn, members of CVRE, the Collegiate VR Esports League. DJ Nikki, of course. Goonanners, and of course the indomitable Pasco. She's amazing. Sonia Haskins, you rock. We all love you. Thank you so much.
What has she done, and what have they done?
So everything from planning events, giving updates, writing articles, getting the community members together, bringing gifts, just general moral support. The whole community, especially the members like Pasco and Goonanners, etc. They kind of provide a conduit to connect people that are in the community and help them bring out the best in each other. So I think that's one of the best things that we can say about her.
As one of the founders of V-Respawn, what we try to do is deliver the latest esports news to your face via video and written media. You check us out, vrespawn.com. All right, top 5 Revolver player Ronald. Ronald, tell me, what's your favorite VR game?
So I was looking for a new graphics card, and there happened to be a really good deal for a Vive with it.
What is your favorite VR game?
Hands down, it's got to be Echo VR.
And how did you get into VR?
I started with flight sims and doing Elite Dangerous and different flying games, and then I just branched out, tried everything. I play for Ignite VR for our Echo Arena team, so doing that, excited for the next season of Echo VR.
This one. Echo VR.
Echo VR, okay. How did you get into VR?
I saw it online and was like, hey, that sounds awesome.
What sounded awesome about it?
Just it's a whole different world where everything else is possible.
The first Oculus Rift, he asked for Christmas. We thought, okay, that's easy to get, so got that for Christmas, and then didn't know he needed a PC to run it, so we had to.
What's your favorite VR game?
Echo Combat.
How did you get into VR?
From a YouTuber.
What YouTuber?
It was Game Theory, actually.
And what's the fun fact about you?
I'm a 2-time world champion in 2 different games.
What is your favorite VR game?
Echo Combat.
How did you get into VR?
I played a PSVR at a Best Buy, and I was immediately hooked.
And what's a fun fact about you?
I'm a world champion of VR.
My favorite VR game is Echo Combat.
And how did you get into VR?
Kaznaz, basically.
And can you give me a fun fact about you?
I'm the best Nova in the world, by far.
Best what?
Nova.
Hi, I'm Brad Atkins. I'm here with the VR Master League as an esports. As an experimental VR streamer, I first duct taped a racket to my Vive wand, and I'm like carefully serving in my room with this light bulb dangling up here and just dangling. And of course, this is to a live audience, and that actually went totally fine. That was totally fine. Totally fine. Nothing happened. Took the racket off, and then I started to play with the Vive wand, and I got my confidence back. And that is where everything got bad. So what happened was, I'm there serving away, getting higher and higher, like I'm gonna put my manlyhood into this ball. And I did. And then I blew apart a CFD bulb into like a gazillion pieces across my room. 2 weeks later, I was